right, so today we are going to learn how to make our very own sketchbooks. This is a very easy and simple way to create your very own sketchbook. This is going to be super duper important to us this semester because we're going to be using it every single day. It's going to hold a lot of our bell ringers. It's going to hold a lot of mini lessons / activities that we will be doing. So it is super duper important that you create it and follow directions correctly today, and that you are taking care of it throughout the semester. We will not be taking these home. These are going to stay in our classroom. At the end of the semester, of course, you will be able to take it home and it's yours to keep, but for the semester and for my sanity, we are going to keep it in the classroom, okay? So I'm going to show you what you're going to need, and then I'm going to tell you how to make it. It's super easy. All you're going to need is a larger piece of paper for your cover, and I have 10 pieces of white paper here. The first thing that we're going to do, I also have this About Me survey that I would like you to fill out today. That's going to be your first page of your sketchbook, so I'll just set that off to the side. And you're also going to need a 3-hole puncher and some metal brads that look like this. They have the 2 ends down here. Can you see that? And that is how we are going to hold our sketchbook together. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Just dropped one of my brads. Okay, so these we don't need just yet. I'm first going to take my larger piece of paper here and I'm going to fold it horizontally. That means I'm going to fold it on the long edge. We are not going to fold it on the short edge. If you folded it on the short edge, then you would have a very long, skinny sketchbook, and that's not really what we're going for. So we're going to fold it on the longer edge, and I'm going to do my best to make it as even as possible. It's okay if it's not perfect because we are humans after all. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 10 pieces of blank paper plus my About Me survey, and I'm going to just kind of place that right inside of my cover. And then we are going to use a 3-hole puncher, and this might take a little bit of muscle. We're going to see here. I might have to do these separately. Yeah, so that is how it's basically set up, but I'm going to hole punch my cover separately. You're going to hole punch it on the folded side. Do not hole punch the open side. So I'm going to put the folded side inside of the 3-hole punch. Make sure it's in there all the way. If it's not, then your holes will kind of be on the edge, and that's not what we want either. So I'm making sure it's all the way in the hole puncher, and then I'm going to press down. And I have my 3 holes on my sketchbook cover. Now I'm going to do the same to my survey and my 10 pieces of blank paper. Just slide it right in there. And that one takes a little bit more muscle, but I'm sure you guys can do it. And there we go. Now I will put it inside of my cover, and those holes that we just punched should line up perfectly. Okay, and this part is really easy. I have some brads here. I have different shapes, so these are hearts and this is a star. You could do all stars, you could do all hearts, but I'm going to do a mixture of hearts and stars. And to open these up, I'm sure you guys have used these before, but we're actually going to take both of the little legs here and we're going to put it in the first hole, and on the back side is how we secure it. So we're going to fold those back just like that. This is a really great way to make a sketchbook because we can continuously add papers as we need to throughout the semester. So if 10 pages is not enough for us, then we can just add more. And if I have more handouts for us, then we can just add those right in there. I love this way to create a sketchbook because it's very versatile and it's super easy and fast. So I just created my very own sketchbook in less than 5 minutes. Now you guys have another step, and I've done it on this one here. So I need you to write your name nice and big across the front of your sketchbook. You can do this in block letters like me, or you can do it in just normal letters. I just need to be able to read it, and it needs to be in a dark color so that I can see it. Okay, so you don't have to use black necessarily. You could use like a dark blue color or dark green. Just make sure that I can read it and I can see it. Okay? Now, there's one other thing that I would like you guys to do. And also, by the way, we're not going to like fully decorate our cover yet. I really just want your name. You can see I've kind of done a little decorative here with my colors that I chose, but I don't want you to go too crazy with your sketchbook cover yet. I really want you to mainly focus on this today. Okay, so we're going to make our sketchbooks, fill this out, and then if you have time, then you can start adding some decorations to your sketchbook. Okay, the last thing that I need you to do is number your pages. Okay, so this is page number 1. So in the bottom corner of your paper, I need you to write the number 1, okay, where I can see it. This back side of your paper counts as number 2, okay. Get this one out of my way. And then this one's number 3. And flip it over. Is number 4 gonna be on the left side or the right side? It's gonna be on the left side because we do not waste paper. We are going to use the front and the back of our pages to maximize, or really minimize, the amount of paper that we are using this semester. Okay? So number your pages, and that will set us up for success when we start doing assignments and bell ringers and all that jazz inside of our sketchbook. So let's recap. Number 1, create your sketchbook. Get your long piece of paper, fold it in half, and you need 10 blank pieces of paper, 1 survey, hole punch your cover and your papers, and then use your brads to just secure them in place. Write your name, nice, big, and bold, and dark enough so that I can see it. You can decorate your name a little bit, but don't get too carried away because our main area of focus in our sketchbook today is our student survey. Okay, if you finish this early, then you can start decorating your cover a little bit more and make it more individual to who you are and express yourself through your sketchbook cover how you want to. All right, guys, I hope you have fun making your sketchbook today. I can't wait to see how they turn out. You're gonna do amazing. I'll see you next time. Bye.